Coming down here, we have our pharmacy information. Your default pharmacy that has been assigned to this patient is going to display in this box here. You can associate up to 5 pharmacies to each patient, and then depending upon which pharmacy you wish to send a prescription to, you can pick and choose from that drop-down list at any point in time when prescribing medications. You have a view next to your pharmacy that's going to just give additional information about the pharmacy that you have selected there. And we have a back button here. If I go ahead and just select my back, it will take us back to that home screen. Next to that, you have a change button. The change is going to allow the user to search for pharmacies and associate it with the patient. So I can either select my pharmacy button here or my change button, and that's going to change the default pharmacy if I desire. So we'll go ahead and select our change button here, and I can select, I can begin my search here within the search field. Whenever you are searching for a pharmacy here, less is more. So you don't want to be very specific about the name and the address and the zip code and then try to search it. Usually less is more, maybe just first few letters of that pharmacy and a zip code, and you should be able to return results for what you're looking for. So in the search criteria here, I'll go ahead and put in some information. We'll go ahead and put in maybe just Walmart or Walgreens is what I'm looking for. And then I can put in a zip code here. If I want to filter this down even more, I have some options here under pharmacy type in which I can select retail, specialty, long-term care. We have an all mail order option here, but I'm just going to go ahead and leave it here so we can return all the results, and I'll go ahead and hit the find button. All return results are going to populate on this screen here. I can associate one of these pharmacies by just selecting the hyperlink, and then it's going to select that pharmacy for the particular patient that I have in context. You can see the information that is given here for the pharmacy. I have the ability to edit information, to delete the entry, and also I have the ability to make that a favorite. Remember, when we were searching for pharmacies, we could have a favorites list. Again, this is user specific. So for the user that's logged in, I could have my favorites list. If I wanted to add this Walmart pharmacy because it's one that I commonly use for patients, I could add that to my favorites list. So at this point in time, if I wanted to go ahead and associate one of these pharmacies with this patient, I would just click on the hyperlink here. And you can see what that did was it brought me back to the home screen. It has changed my default pharmacy to be the Walgreens drugstore. And so at this point in time, I have now associated that Walgreens pharmacy with this patient and also selected it as the default. Again, that's because I selected the change button.